Funko Savage World Street Fighter coming up after this. I don't know exactly what is going on with the Savage World line. It might be canceled. I think now that Mattel has moved into the 5.5 market, I think that they're putting some force down on the rest of the industry. Let me start out by saying that I am really excited for the new Masters line and the mix of the WWE, and with that, I am super stoked. It is horrible that Super 7 and Funko have been trying to make these figures. Now, Funko has managed to put them out at an affordable price. Super 7 has put them out at horrendous prices, and they're breaking. They're very, very fragile. Nobody's making them very well. I'm really stoked for real 5.5 retail, not just a collector market, like actual toys. That's what I always wanted. That's what I always loved. I will be selling off all my classics. I don't know if I should cancel my Super 7 toys that I do have planned. These Street Fighter ones are awesome. You can get 2 chase variants, also something that I hate. These were so hard to get in Canada. Card backs are all the same. I'm just going to open them up. I did find them at a comic book shop. They were $18, which seems okay. You could get them on Amazon for around the same price after shipping from smaller companies that had them on Amazon. I think Amazon had a few of them. You might be able to find these for around $15. I was just so glad to find them in store. I've never played Street Fighter. There's a second wave of Thundercats that is supposed to come out. I don't know if they'll make them, considering the license has been given to Super 7. I don't know if they can make 5.5. I think that they're having to avoid that. This is an example of how fragile they are. I usually am very careful with my toys, but I'm just so mad, and I'm so mad at other companies like Loyal Subjects as well, who make awesome products, but the price point is ridiculous. And actually, the product ended up not being as good. I'll save that for my Loyal Subjects review. These do feel amazing, I have to admit. I'm so afraid to move the joints, in fear that it'll happen just like that Panthro. I mean, all I did was just carefully move it. In fact, that is my third one. I wrote to Funko. They never wrote me back or anything about fixing it. I think Super 7 will actually contact you back if you contact them. I've never actually moved any of the appendages on my Super 7 figures because of all of the broken ones that I've seen. The card fronts are actually different, so there's a little bit of artwork for each character. I don't love the artwork on these cards. Makes it easier to open them though. I do love the old-fashioned style that is so similar to the original Masters of the Universe figures. They stand, as you can see. They're awesome. They feel so heavy, and their arms go out a little more than a original Masters of the Universe, and they are a little bit bigger, which, I mean, I can't complain about that. I do wish I could get the variants. I don't know if I can. The hair is really rubbery, and that is a surprise to me. Usually it feels a little more brittle, and this is feeling kind of rubbery to me, and that's really, really cool. You know what? The new Masters figures and the WW Eternia figures, they didn't have to give the articulation. I didn't need them. I mean, they would just be reissuing the old 80s figures. That's really all I want. Articulation takes away from the sculpt. I am so happy with just this, but I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. Maybe it's seamless, but in the meantime, can I focus on enjoying these awesome figures? And I do. After all of the bad things I had to say, I mean, you're buying a toy and it's breaking as soon as you take it out of the box. That's not really wrong for me to say something negative about that, I don't think. Really awesome. He is so cool. Love him. He feels really sturdy, hunky, and chunky at its greatest. I do wish I could get the alternative one. This guy Look at his feet. Their toes are a bit stubby. They have really small feet, but it's hard to complain about how nice these are. As you can see, when I have them in hand, I'm getting super excited. Oh, they're so cool. Look at this jacket. I mean, this guy looks like a bad guy. Looks like a bad Nazi Germany guy. But so cool. Looks so good. Then we have her. She really does. I think the plastic is better than the original Mortal Kombat. Yeah, definitely. See, this is super rubbery awesomeness. It's a shame if they can't make them anymore, and this is more brittle. So the plastics, it probably helps that they don't come with accessories, and I don't mind that at all, even though accessories are awesome. And the one thing that I find is missing on these compared to Masters of the Universe original ones or the ones that they're making soon is that the stuff isn't removable, and that just took Masters of the Universe to the next level where you could take off their armor and you could change it. I guess that was part of the appeal, is that they all had the same body and that you could switch the different accessories and everything. He looks so good. Look at the pant leg. These are made so well, and wow, what a shame that they seem to just be getting into making really great plastics, and then now I think it's over. I think this is debunked. I noticed that the place that you can really get not this collection, not the Street Fighter, but you get most of the other ones, were available at EB Games in Canada. That is Canada's GameStop. And a lot are sitting on the shelf. This was rubbery though. I guess it depends on... So sad. You can actually see me breaking off my first one, I believe, in a video, in my review of these, so definitely check out that if you want to see me break the leg off of the figure and cry, because that's basically what happens. Let me show you her again. Nice, rubbery, very, very rubbery. Might be actually too rubbery. It makes me think I'm gonna break it off. Again, I feel just so scared to touch these figures. But if this is durable rubber, they have definitely found something great. She looks so good and does remind me so much of Teela, the original Teela, more so than this one does. I guess it is the shoes and the boots. She does have the furry, tall boots. I should have my Masters here. They're in a box over there. I'm not going to. You know what? I do have the commemorative ones. Very, very similar. Also, let me talk about the head sculpts from the new ones that are available. I don't think they're as good as this. I like toys, and these looked like toys. They were more simple. I think there's a little too much Four Horsemen design on the other ones. Again, I should wait until I have them in hand, but they do have way more design than these. It's the simplicity that I like. I'm a toy collector. It's hard to explain. It's a toy. I don't want it to be as realistic and detailed as some of the things that Four Horsemen makes in sculpts. I want bright pops of color. This is what attracted me to toys in the first place when I was a kid. Look at these great pops of color. Amazing color combinations. Minimal paint. That is what I like about a toy. And to this day, that is still what I like about a toy. I experimented with different toys. It's not a nostalgic thing for me either. It's just what I like in a toy. I was older when these came out. I guess I wasn't that old, but I knew I wanted these and I chose these as what I wanted the most. Hopefully I'll eventually be able to find the Chase ones, her in a different color, him with a completely different head sculpt. Such amazing detail. I didn't really show you... I mean, I didn't describe the detail on these, but you can see them. I love them. I really do. It's so bittersweet. Great price point on these. It just seemed to be that one wave of Thundercats that was super brittle. I don't know what the future holds for these. I am excited of the future of 5.5, and no one did 5.5 like Mattel. And they mix and match the different body parts, which is an amazing thing, which Mattel has been doing before with their WWE line. So they have that down pat. It's going to be a pretty awesome thing. It's up in the air about when they're going to be released. 2020 is what they say, but some people say that it's before Christmas. So who knows? Only time will tell. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time. They really, really are awesome. His hair grows on his body in really strange formations, I have to say. Really super impressed with the rubbery plastic here. Look at the paint is even on the backside. She looks so good. She's the best female character that has come out. Is there only 2 female characters that have come out? I think so. And wow, they look so good. Horror ones. Zorn. Primal Age. I had to return a couple of these to Amazon when they broke. That was one way that you can get your money back.